Yo guys, it's Cam from prodirectsoccer, the world's largest boot room, and today we are doing a brand new franchise called Sessions, and I'm joined by the one and only Ashley Phillips. How are you, man?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Now, I would say I've brought you here, but it's a bit, I'm tagging along with you. You've had your training this morning, you told me you did some recovery this afternoon.
Yep.
You're here doing a bit more training. You're on a shoot with Under Armour, we've got the new boots on feet. So I thought it'd be good if we could get out on pitch. You can maybe show me all the drills you do, give me some pointers how I can improve. But first and foremost, I've got to ask, what do you think of them?
I really like them. I'm loving the colourway, very summery like you said. So yeah, really nice group.
And I've got to ask as well, like, how many pairs do you reckon you get through in a season? Have you got different pairs for match day, training day?
Yeah, I probably get sent a lot through the season because I go for them quite quick being a centre back as well. I tend to wear the same boot Monday to Thursday, then Friday I'll wear the boot that I'm going to wear for the game on the Saturday. So. And
something I've learned that's quite common with players, have you got a lot of mates that are like, oh, you got any spare boots going?
Well, I'm a size 12, you don't find many size 12. So I get to keep all the boots to myself.
Even better. Well, I think if you're ready, we'll jump up and we'll take a slow walk over to the pitch. But about yourself, what would you say is one of your strongest attributes as a player?
I'm quite pacey for a centre back. I think I've got some great speed to me. I think my passing as well, I can play the diag, I can play the one in strike, I can pass through lines, so it's one of my strengths, and I think I back myself 1v1 as well, which you have to as a defender. Yeah,
it's obviously important, and being next to you, are you 6'4"?
I want to say 6'5", I might have grown an inch.
Well, the presence is there, so you're obviously a good figure to have on the field. One thing I want to ask, like when you're playing, and I'm talking like match game scenario, how like instinctive is your decision making? And like, for example, you got to play a diag, play a pass out to your winger. Are you thinking about that from a technical standpoint, or is it like, there's my player, find him?
Well, before you see the ball, you got to be scanning always. So before you've even received the touch, you should already have your decision made. So literally to touch, execute.
Yeah, well, I obviously scoped out a bit of research, and you've obviously mentioned it as well. You like to play a pass.
Yeah.
You like to play, I'd say it's fair, you've got an array of passing. So I thought what we could do was maybe around this sort of area is play some passes into a further goal. Yeah. You can give me some tips and techniques, so we can try some different techniques as well. Talking of like training and different things, is there any stand-up drills that you've got that you like doing yourself in training?
Yeah, definitely, like getting short and sharp touches, being able to just take a touch, beat your man, play the one pass. So they're like the different type of drills that I like to do. And
in a session like this, like when you're staying behind after training hours, is there that one thing you focus on? If it's like solo training or you're with a buddy, like what is that looking like?
Probably short and sharp stuff, and so like getting a board literally in front of you and just left foot, right foot, just getting used to the control with both feet.
And last thing I'll ask before we do get into some of it, I used to be a centre back. Not a great one, okay. But I love shooting, and I'd always be like, they'd be like, don't have a pop. I would. Do you like having a shot where you practice on free kicks?
Before every game, I'm like to my teammates, I'm going to drive in, I'm going to smack one top in, but when it actually comes to the game, you don't tend to get the shot off.
I mean, I always remember, I think, was it Vincent Kompany when he struck that one against Leicester?
Yeah.
And I remember like Aguero being like, no, really not, like in the post. I always have visions of that when I'm like driving forward from the back. So yeah, maybe one day you should try that.
Yeah, one day I will.
But yeah, let's get some balls, and
go.
We'll get into a session. We're obviously going to work on some passing as mentioned. What is it you want, the two of us to do today?
So literally, ball at our feet, take a touch out and just spray some into the net using different techniques, different sides of the boots, laces, sole, stuff like that. So.
What would you say is your favourite technique to use?
Oh, it's definitely laces.
Yeah.
But a nice little skimmer. I like
we've got the conditions today. I think like a few daisy cutters.
So touch, diagonal out in front, head over the ball, strike through.
And you're trying to keep this one low as well?
Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it low as possible.
Go on then. I'll watch and learn. Lovely. It's the amount of backspin.
Yeah.
I tell you as well, like, don't you enjoy watching goalkeepers, like how satisfying when they zing it out?
Yeah.
I could watch keepers for literally hours. It's getting a little bit of backlift, but they keep it so low. I want it lower, I want it to be, like skims off the surface.
Let's have another go. post.
You're more consistent. Is this something that you would like genuinely train by yourself? Or
Yeah, definitely.
just like get out your feet?
Get out your feet and just drill it into the net. Using the net that side as well is perfect because a winger in the game is only probably going to move that much as well. So, it's a good drill.
It's one thing I always notice, like as a fan, when I'm at games and you're at half time and players come out and warm up. Like, one of the main things they'll do is just dive to each other. And is that like the managers asking them to do that, or is that something like you guys as players? It's like that's just something really nice to get the legs warm.
It's probably gets legs warm the most, and it's satisfying as well when it comes off and you're doing things. It probably gets you a better feel for the ball as well. So yeah, doing a session like this, but I'll do this and I won't stop till I get three in a row, 5 in a row.
Competitive against yourself.
Yeah, because you want to perfect the skill, not just do it till you do it once. You want to be able to do it so it's perfect every time. No,
I love that. So talk to me, because I do honestly, I genuinely, like, you guys will know, the viewers especially, that sort of ping is not in my locker, like keeping the daisy cutter. Are you striking down on the ball? Like, how are you keeping that controlled?
So first it's diagonal. I'm also like cutting across it.
You are coming across the ball, like slicing it almost.
Almost slicing it. So that adds the backspin onto it.
I think that's what I struggle with.
And it also keeps it lower as well. So
I'm a bit of a like self-proclaimed, I love taking my free kicks. So I'm very used to a whip and like knuckleball. So doing something like this, I'll try again. So you're saying come across the ball a bit more?
Yeah, come across the ball a bit more, yeah.
Tell you what.
You got the backspin on it, yeah. You got the backspin on it, yeah. There we go.
Go on, I'll let you have a couple as well. Let me bring some of these over so we can have a couple more. But I want to see you getting out your feet again, because I need to study this as well. Oh, you've even brought it back. I had the perfect angle on that one. Go on, I'll let you go again. You have one more. That technique is gorgeous.
Bit high, but
genuinely,
the accuracy's there, you know.
Like, you can be honest and tell me how much power you're putting in, but I swear it just looks effortless. Like you doing that, it's like I feel like when I'm trying it, I'm giving it everything I've got to, and I'm still.
Maybe that's what it is. Just relax a bit more into it.
I do. All right, go on. Have another one. I'm gonna loosen up a bit. There you go.
There we go. That's the first
you're
bad
copying
one.
me now. I'm not the pro. Bit looser.
There we go. That's perfect.
It's all right.
That's perfect.
I've got the other side.
That is perfect.
So in your time, who would you say has been like the most technical, maybe all-rounded, or something they're just like, they are the best at it?
At Spurs, I'd probably say Maddison. He's an absolute joke on the ball. Like, any pass you want, the way he manipulates the ball, can shift you. If you get too tight, it will spin you, stuff like that. So definitely the most technical player that I've seen. And because we're doing some passing, who do you reckon's got the most, not even diverse range of passing, but just consistent at hitting a target or getting it where they want it to every time, got a great like range of skill? Obviously behind yourself. One day. I've been impressed with Bissouma. Have you? Yeah, because he plays in that 6 role. He can spray it diags, he can punch it through. Like, he's got every technique in the locker as well. So now I've been impressed with him. He's probably been the most diverse player in terms of passing for me. Something that I've like picked up on, and you mentioned it earlier when we were walking over, is like scanning. Yeah. Is that something you are doing instinctively now, like on the pitch? When ball comes into you, you're scanning, seeing where your players are, where the opposition is, and then you'll just find that pass. Are you making that decision before the ball's come to you? Yeah, definitely. It's got to be before the ball's even at your feet, because if you don't have an option, you take a touch, someone could be pressing you from there, someone could be pressing you from there. So it's so important to just have that quick check. Now you get your picture that he could be free, he could be marked. But it makes your minds up a lot quicker. So it's my biggest fear as a centre back is like slipping up. Yeah. Not to like put doubt in centre back's mind, but that has always been for me. I mean, like when the ball's coming to you and you've got someone closing you down, if you don't know what you're doing, as you said, like that's where it can all fall down. Right, should we try a different technique? Like, is there another type of technique you want me to try out? Technique, yeah. Do you want to try and show you what I can do? Do you want to show me a technique? Well, you spoke about the whippage before, so I can whip it into the net. I'll try something like a bit more whippy, if you like. God, this seems a bit further than I remember. Jesus.
Now, when you're whipping it, would you do like a low-driven one, or I guess it's going to depend on opposition, right?
Mine will probably be more height, so if I'm whipping it, I'm probably whipping it down the line into the striker. So
get the Beckham arm out as well.
Yeah. Get the arm going.
I don't know if I can reach the goal with no bounce, but I will try and.
Nah, we've got
I'm setting it towards that penalty spot with my marker, I think.
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
Back of the net, is it? Oh, post.
Is this something that you're going to show me up on now? The big whip?
Maybe.
Oh. So you're a bit more side foot to me in terms of like you're letting your foot as it naturally comes round. Because I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could completely have the wrong technique for passing.
No, I think.
But I'm coming at this very free kick, dead ball place where I'm hitting the ball with a lot of power on the side.
There we go, that's perfect.
It's not come round.
As a centre back, I would love that ball.
Would you?
I would love that ball, attacking that ball.
There we go. That's what I'll be raising the next team talk. You're very like side foot. Oh, look at that. It's effortless. It's effortless. Go on. We'll have one more each.
One more. Let's go.
This is what I love about that. So you're competitive with yourself, and this is probably where my mentality
Can't finish on a bad
bit.
one. Cannot finish on a bad one. Oh, I like it.
Do you reckon that's coming? I don't think it is.
I was going to say we'll leave it at that if that went in.
Oh, no, it's fine. You can finish off. Yeah, there you go. I can tell already that's in.
There we go. It's better.
Oh.
Not the distance, but it's reached the target. It's got to come in and control it.
That is beautiful. Who's got the best first touch?
Best first touch. Wow. Sonny.
Has he?
No question. Yeah.
Both footed as well, didn't
Both footed. You wrap it into him, stops it dead.
Any players in the dressing room that you take a lot from in terms of where it could be their play style or advice?
Definitely the centre backs. You got Mickey van der Ven, who's a young lad, absolutely rapid as well, top player, and you got Romero, who's one of the best centre backs in the Premier League. So I do look at them in training a lot and take as much as I can. I'm almost like a sponge, just taking in what they do and adapting it to my game. Yeah,
well, obviously, I mean, you're young, and I think it's like personally from the outside, it's a great mentality to have. Is there a bit of advice you've been given on your journey so far, or like something that's stuck with you?
You just want to be the one that stands out. Like 1% of footballers actually make it, and doing just a normal training session isn't enough. You need to be doing something else to keep you going and push you further away from that 99%, so you are that 1%.
Well, I think in the small time that you and I've met, I can see that you're very committed and very dedicated, and like these extra hours. Again, thanks for having me along to this. It's been really cool. But I think I will wrap it there because it's honestly been such a pleasure.
Thank you
No
very much.
worries. I appreciate all your insight, guys. If you enjoyed that type of content, let us know who else you want to see these videos with. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you do not miss a video. Signing off. See you next time.